Yo, 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 the mic's already on. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Shit, I'm just listening to Adam and Whack. But no. What's poppin', everybody? What's poppin'? Shout out to Jew, shout out to Tony M, shout out Space Kid, shout out Dun Daughter, shout out Ro, shout out America First. What's poppin', everybody? Good to see you in here. Give me a few moments to set up real quick. Shit, we got that late night stream going. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Shout out everybody tuning in. Make sure you guys running up the likes on the stream as you're just filing in this bitch. That should work. I do have a few things I want to say. If it's a bit of a low energy stream, it's because it's late night. Late night, school night, not for me, but for the neighbors. You know, so I'm going to try to keep it down a little bit. Tony M, there's your opportunity, homie. Drop the jokes now, Tony M. Let's get to the Conor McGregor. But shit, 3 days in a row going live for you boys after the hiatus. Make sure you're all running up the likes on the stream as we're getting started. A few more moments. Okay. We gotta just do this one more time. Well, you know, as long as Connor's gonna keep updating the masses about something that, in my opinion, we should give zero fucks about, I'm gonna keep letting you guys know what we should think about it. And what we should think about it is not much, bro. And I know the caption, the thumbnail, the title, it's saying McGregor faking leg injury. Well, some people think he is. And we can go over the conspiracy theory real quick. I'll just point out the odd things. Number one, this is the official update from McGregor, right? But if you go to Dovey, let's just pull up another X tab. If you go to Dovey, bear with me. So, you know, if you go to Dovey, He pointed out something yesterday. He goes, McGregor posted this 4 days ago and has not said anything since then. Dana White says it's an ACL problem. Remember 4 days ago when Conor said a few notes, I will have the results of the scan on my leg tomorrow. The fight should be a no contest and all bets returned. Well, he's also getting flack about this fight should be a no contest and all bets returned because who did all the advertisements for all the gambling sites, telling his fans to bet on him selling wolf tickets? He did. And now he wants all the bets returned. Funny. Funny how that works. Anyway, that's only a side note. The main topic is the fact that Conor promised the results of his of promised the results of his leg scan tomorrow, like 5 days ago. And only today did he provide the update after Dana provided the update. So, kind of interesting. What's the update from Dana? We can go to Champ Rounds real quick and pull it up. But Dana giving this update on the leg injury. Dana gave the update before Conor when Conor promised he would give the results to us. Hang on.
I don't think it's actually been documented or anybody said what the exact injury was to his knee. Do you have any insight on?
I don't know. Do you know? ACL. His knee's fucked up. Yeah.
Obviously, I don't think.
ACL, his knees fucked up. Another, he been working out. You'll see in this post I'm about to read to you, but he been working out. He did walk out of the octagon on his own two legs the night of the fight. So people been calling cap on Conor's injury. Just pointing it out to you before we read, Conor's update on said alleged injury. One second. Okay. So Conor's update. He says it was ACL and meniscus. It is the same injury as the first Holloway fight, only this time the opposite leg. Quite shocking. I returned to competition within 9 months to fight Diego Brandao back then. With today's regenerative medicine advancements and improved training methods, it is well within my realm to return by next summer. I am walking without a crutch. I done leg extension machine work the other day to no issue, so I can walk without aid and activate my quad under resistance. All very positive. I am maximum discipline and have maintained it fully since the bout. I wonder, was I saved from something worse here? I believe so. I would have attended the after party as quote unquote the man. And who knows then? I believe I was saved. Thank you, God. On we go. No sad stories. Thank you for the support and well wishes. Everyone, your health is your wealth. Shit, Conor. Don't come out and say all this shit now, but I get it. I get it. Shit, health is your wealth. Should have said that years ago, but it's all good. You finally came to. Anyway, um, first of all, it's like, bro, we don't really care, man. You ain't making no comeback. All right. Let's just address the elephant in the room. This guy ain't making no comeback. Shout out to Jew. A Jew. What's poppin', homie? A little shout out. Jew, come on now. McGregor making a comeback or no, big dog? Jew. McGregor making a comeback or no? Because last night, Jew, I know, we're kind of like on the opposite side of things. You're kind of, looking forward to McGregor's return. He only got one fight left on the contract. I'm just curious, like, you really care about all these updates, like, generally or genuinely speaking, trying to feel out the streets right now. Trying to feel out the streets. You guys care about these McGregor updates? I'm asking. We should do a poll, shouldn't we? Because I'm genuinely curious. But Jew, anyone else in the chat right now, respond. You guys really care about these updates? You guys still looking forward to this return? Because honestly, bro, I don't care. Who cares? Do we care about McGregor updates slash return? And for the record, I know it's a bit late night, but only 10 people watching right now. Maybe that's a sign that not too many people care. I don't know. Uh, don't care. We care. Juice says, I don't care about the updates, no, and that's for every fighter. Well, shit, that makes two of us, homie. I wish these guys would stop giving updates. I absolutely hate it. My biggest pet peeve is when they go, fight news coming soon. It's like, bro, shut the fuck up. You know, please. Anyway, yeah, I don't really care about this update, but I figured I'd bring it to you because, you know, this is the world we live in. 2026, the year of the gimmick fights, the most gimmicky year of all time, you know? The most insignificant year in probably MMA history in like the last decade. Yeah, Chef UFC says, I don't care about Conor. All right. I'm just trying to feel it out. So, you know, I feel you guys. Believe me. I'm the first one to say I don't give a shit. And then medicine advances equals roids. That's not what I'm thinking, but thank you for pointing that out, America First, about the medicine advancements. Because it's like, listen, bro, you making these comparisons about when you were in your prime, or you know, your youth, coming back from that ACL tear against Max Holloway to fight Diego Brandao. Like you are like 15 years removed from that, homie. So how do we always say it, boys? Medical advances, schmedical schmadvances, boys. All right, it don't fucking matter. Connor's fucking 15 years removed. Comparing the recovery time from when he was like 26 years old to now being a 40-year-old dude, you know, with all the injuries in the world to some degree that he's already had to recover from. Come on now. Come on now. Medical advancements, schmedical advancements. You guys know it. I told you guys the Mac wasn't back, but the schmack was back. Come on. How much longer are we going to listen to this guy's bullshit for, you know? Like can we just call the spade the spade? How much longer we going to keep listening to this dude's bullshit for? But you know, I had to address it. I'm bringing it to you, but it's like it's not like I really give a shit. Go enjoy yourself, homie. Leave it to the real dogs. Fucking walking out of there on your own two legs and shit like that, wincing at your knee injury. Conor, you would hate the version of yourself that you are today 12 years ago. You'd be talking the most shit about yourself. And you know, that is a reason why DP and Max Holloway are just going in on Conor. Because it's like, bro, you know, Connor's like a little bitch these days. And, you know, I get it. I'm sympathetic to the injury, but it's like, please, bro. Like, kind of joking, but it's like, shut the fuck up, bro. Honestly, go on. Like, you and your new accent, too. Anyone picked up on it? No one's really mentioned this, but anyone picked up on Connor's new accent? It's like, we got a new accent, Connor. I can't fully do it anymore, but I was doing it like the week of the fight. It's like, it's like, I don't even know anymore, but you should, I don't know, you guys should get what I'm trying to say. Hopefully somebody in the chat's like, yeah, I noticed he like switched up his accent because he definitely did. He definitely fucking did. We live. Shout out to Space Kid. What's poppin', homie? Um, yeah, Juices, I get it. I get it. Like, shut the fuck up, Connor. I know, I know. I'm waiting for Harrison versus Nunes still. Oh, I know you are, America First. Well, shit. Shouldn't we talk about how Irene Aldana retired? New accent. Yeah, you guys got to listen for it. But Connor did try to debut a new accent recently. McGregor Perry, July 14th at 170 is nasty. Franklin just coming in with an all-time tweet, or not a tweet, but an all-time chat off the back like that, off rip. McGregor Perry, July 14th at 170 is nasty. Bro, honestly, I'm whooping Connor. I'm whooping Connor's bitch ass today. If me and Connor meet today, bro, I'm whooping his bitch ass. You know, we could run it. Me and Connor could fucking run it, bro. He ain't doing shit to me. Connor ain't doing shit to me. What do you guys think about that? Connor ain't doing shit to me. You guys think Connor's doing shit to me? What do you guys really think? You guys really think Connor's doing shit to me? Hell no. Not on my worst day, Connor ain't doing shit to me, bro. Look at this. Smile and all. You know, this little fucking cheese he got going on. Shit. He ain't doing shit to me. I'm beating that ass. And I am serious about that. Anyway. McGregor Perry, July 14th at 170 is nasty. It is nasty, Franklin. You killing me with that chat. Uh let's give him a year fight on next July 14th. I'll see if it's a Saturday. No, my birthday was on a Tuesday this week, Franklin, so it'll be on a Wednesday next year. July 14th on a Wednesday. So I don't know how that affects the date, but we could do the weekend, the birthday weekend, before or after, I don't know. But McGregor Perry at 170 is nasty as an all-time chat. I'm still fucking loving it. Connor shuffled through a couple accents. No, yeah, I mean, Tony M, you agree with me, right? Connor got a new accent nowadays. McNugget's trying to sound more religious. He never spoke of God as much or ever before. Yeah, I would say it's like, I don't know, it's the tone of voice, the delivery. It's not, I know what you're saying with the God talk. He is up in that more. It's more so the delivery of how he like kind of like conveys his message. Spaces be loving these streams to GTS2. Shit, what's GTS? Been loving these streams. Shit, I'm glad you've been loving them though, Space. But nah, I think you KO Connor. Yeah, shit, I do think I KO Connor, Space. I'm happy for his new accent. uh Rower says you get free injury rehab coverage under the UFC as long as your injury happens in the fight. This could play a part. Do you think he's faking? Here, let's get to the bottom of it, all right? I did present you guys the conspiracy theory. Oh, go to sleep. Been loving the streams to go to sleep too. Good shit, Space. Good shit, homie. Well, then this one's for you, homie. Late night stream. But let's run up this poll real quick. Is Connor faking the leg injury? Is he capping? Yes, he cap. No, he's really hurt. You guys let me know. It is Wednesday. Nice call. Shit, come on now, Franklin. You know I'm always mapping out my next B day. I'm playing. Didn't really catch the accent switch up till Guru mentioned it in his Connor sniffing video. Oh, Guru mentioned it? To be honest with you guys, I heard it from my homie. I met up with one of my homies and he was like, yo, you hear Connor's new accent? And I was like, oh, I do hear it now that you mentioned it. Kind of felt bad watching him grab his leg. Bro, that shit's bitch made, Space. Connor would cringe at the version of himself. You know, 12 years ago, Connor would be cringing at the version of himself. Wincing. Torn ACL and meniscus, and this guy's wincing. You know, don't feel bad for him, Space. He all good, man. There's a reason why guys like DP and Holloway, some of the two most respectful guys. I know DP is gonna get, not the best time to be saying that about DP, but I'm gonna still say that about DP, and I'm gonna say, there's a reason why those two are going in on Connor right now, because Connor didn't give a fuck about no injuries back in the day. Winston, fucking Winston. Go wince in your fucking bedroom, homie. Not in the octagon. He don't respond to Colby, though. I also feel DP got to shut the fuck up, though. Connor was saying good things about him during the IGBBMN moment. When people like Colby shitting on him, he don't respond to Colby, though. Oh, yeah. I mean, I think two things are true, Jew. I think that, yeah, Connor was being super genuine, right? I do think Connor was being super genuine. Like, I won't take that away from him. It was actually good advice. Like, Connor came around and he's been giving out good advice. He don't got no malice in his heart for DP. But, I don't think, if DP want to have malice in his heart, bro, Connor burned him so many times with the shit talk, I feel like. And then, your wife's and me DMs, that pissed off DP. All that shit, between the fights, excuses and shit. Like, in the same sense that Daniel Cormier hates John Jones, I think it's even maybe a little bit worse with DP and Connor. And I'm telling you, there's a reason why Max kind of goes in on Connor too. Because Conor is what Max would call a sore winner. That's why Max is being a sore winner with him. But I think both are true. Like Conor was being chill and DP could have been cool in response because it was good advice, but shit. You know how it goes. DP probably still mad about his wifey. He should respond to Colby low key. But he's gonna be like, nah, I'm clout chasing off Conor, nothing to gain off Colby. Okay, I do want to get back into some things. So I'm gonna skip through. What's up, RDJ? Yo, what up, homie? What what up, homie? Yeah, I think I got a lot of doppelgangers out there, but the top doppelganger that I am, I think, is a young RDJ. Young Robert Downey in the flesh. That is me. We got the Brandon Moreno comparisons and shit like that. We got the Paulo Costa comparisons. There's a few others out there, but honestly, young RDJ, I think it's it. So shout out Wixon. But anyway, back to it. I don't mean to just kind of skip through all the chats, but okay, Eric Gould says, didn't Conor beat Max with an injured knee the first time they fought? I mean, yeah, that's why I'm asking. Franklin says it's all cap. Shout out Franklin. Juice says he is hurt. That's proven. Could he have really fought through it? Should be the question. Same exact injury as he got when he fought Max the first time. Well, shit. Then read between the lines on the question. It is kind of what you are saying, Jew. It is kind of what you're saying. Like, did Conor basically just like find an excuse to leave the fight? Is he cap? Is he for real? You guys feel me? But yes, it is what you're saying. I think he worsened it during the final purpose to sell the fight and get a free coverage. Interesting. Not his latest accent switch up of recents. I was pissed. All that anticipation for a little over 1 minute. I know. I respect Holloway's take. DP blinded by dislike. All right, fair enough, Drew. Fair enough. Fair enough. DP is blinded by dislike. I wouldn't disagree with you either. I mean, you know what I mean? That's what I got done saying too. He fucking hates Conor on the level that DC hates John Jones. Like, I don't think it's changing anytime soon. No matter how nice and noble Conor wants to be to DP. Am I tripping or was the octagon kind of slippery? I'm not even trying to BS, but I peeped it when Patty was fighting. Honestly, I didn't peep it, so I couldn't give you a take on that space. I guess if I didn't peep it, my take might be no, I didn't. I don't think so. Parry punch can't parry punch. Shit, I'm sure I could parry a punch. I'm sure I could parry a couple punches. A little slip and roll action. Come on now. I think I got it in me. Anyway, I do want to go over a few more topics here. Please, can we go over a few more topics? Let me bring the juice. I know you guys love it when I read the chat, but it's like, you guys want the juice or not? Sometimes you don't even got to ask for it. I'm going to just give you the juice. So since no one's asking, Perry, what do we think about Austin Bashi's loss to our boy Jose Miguel Delgado? What do we think, Perry? Well, shit, let me tell you what we think about this, all right? Because I've been heavily critical of Mr. Austin Bashi. And I'm going to say, Austin, the criticism may have been aimed at the wrong person. Because now I'm of the belief, I've looked at this guy Bashi, I've kind of assessed a little bit, what's going on with this guy. And allow me to just read this tweet and then I'll kind of explain the back end. But in simple terms, Austin Bashi needs to leave his team immediately. All right. They've taught him the wrong way of fighting, and he seems like a hard worker. So I'm not trying to diss him too hard, but being a wrestling prototype is not it. He's getting hurt bad when he loses, and he won't be rewarded for his wins because he's boring to watch. Bashi's style is bad for business. It's straight bad for business, boys, and you fucking know it. Okay, I don't give a shit who likes this guy. His style is bad for business. He needs to leave his team immediately. And like I said, he seems like a hard worker, all right? I don't fully blame him. I blame his coaches. I blame Bashy's coaches. Look at me sitting up in the chair because I'm actually passionate about this shit. Bashy getting beat down and hurt because his coaches are teaching him to be a wrestling prototype. It's hard to contextualize, but allow me to try to do it the best way possible, man. All right. It's like this. His coaches don't know what the fuck they're really doing either. They're coaching him. You got the blind leading the fucking blind. Anybody teaching somebody to be a wrestling prototype in the Big 26 is fucking way too outdated. Way too outdated. This is the type of shit that existed in 2014, 2013 type shit. Like the sport is way different now and teaching somebody to be a wrestling prototype, you have effectively failed your fighter, your athlete, You've effectively failed him. So, because here's the funny thing. Is obviously Bashy didn't just come up with his style on his own, right? He's actually a hard worker. I think he's probably pretty good. He's probably mastered this little style, this wrestling prototype style that his gym teaches. But it's like, look what you got out of it. Look what you got out of it. You mastered this little bullshit style, that grappling heavy style that your team teaches. This style of how to be a bullshit ass fighter. It's like how to bullshit fighting. 101 is Austin Bashy's fucking style. That's what I'm going to start calling it. How to BS fighting 101. That's the Bashy style, but it's not his style. It's his coach's style. That's why he needs to leave because he's mastered their bullshit. And it's dog shit, bro. It's fucking dog shit. And we all know it. If you don't know it, then shit, you better start listening. He has potential, but he needs to leave the gym. Like I said, he seems like a hard worker, bro. I'm really not trying to be too hard on him. I've taken the blame off of him, bro. He was to blame for a while for the performances and he still is, but it's like, bro, and he will be to blame moving forward. He may be to blame moving forward if he doesn't cut the team immediately. Listen, you already mastered this boxing heavy or this wrestling heavy prototype style. Go somewhere else, bro. Go somewhere the fuck else. You dedicated your whole life to this shit and it's like this is what you got out of it. That's not good. That's not good. And if we're being real, come on, bro, there's still time for Bashy. There is still time for Bashy. But let's be real about it. And the other thing I was going to say is last night I was calling for the kid, the boy, Tommy McMillen to run it with Austin Bashy. But it's like no, bro. No. What the fuck does Austin Bashy bring to the table? And that's the whole point. That's the whole point of this matter, bro. That's why his team sucks, man. His coaches fucking suck. Anyone who tells you otherwise don't know shit about MMA. Don't know shit about the UFC. Don't know shit about, you know, the entertainment business. So, yeah, I mean, I was going to say Bashy can fight McMillen, but why? Why? Bashy just going to get publicity off of nothing? He brings nothing to the table. He's a nothing burger, bro. And so Bashy, I'm taking the blame off of you, homie. And I know you'll probably end up seeing something along these lines from me. I'm sure you're going to come across this content at some point in time. And the blame's off you for now, but you got a couple fights to get the courage to cut your team because they need to be gone immediately, bro. You need to either switch career paths, cut the team. If you still want to be a UFC fighter, bro, then you need to cut the team immediately. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of Extreme Couture necessarily, but you need to be it's not even it's you need to get some of the attitude. But I don't know, you need to also get some technique in the boxing. Um I don't know, maybe with Trevor Whitman. Maybe with Trevor Whitman, learn some real hands, be around Gaethje, be around Usman. These guys are wrestlers that use their hands as well. So I think you should probably go over there. If I could give a recommendation, Coach Whitman, Colorado. Who is Bashy? Yeah, we don't fucking know. We're still trying to figure that shit out, Jew. Not exactly sure, but it had to be said, man. And congratulations to Jose Miguel Delgado. I feel like nothing I'm really saying about Bashy is taken away from Jose Miguel Delgado because still Bashy's style is hard to fucking beat at times. Do I think that McMillen would beat Bashy? Yeah, but is there a chance Bashy just holds him down in a boring ass decision and then gets to be known as the guy who took McMillen's, O? Yeah, and he doesn't deserve to have that opportunity if he's gonna fight him like that. It's the Sean Brady effect, bro. It's the Sean Brady effect. Jew says, I don't fucking know. Shit. What you asking me for, Jew? Come on now, homie. Um, Tyler Betts is saying other languages. Who Bashy? Was he on the card recently? Ah. Bashy shouldn't try to be a wrestling in 2026, but I understand why he isn't just wrestling. Pays shit. Well, I know, but it's like, bro, come on. What the fuck is going on, man? Go be like a fucking valet driver then. Like you I don't know, man. Listen, come on. If you're being an idiot about shit, what do we expect, man? He's not being an idiot yet. It's his team that are being idiots. He's UFC BJJ worthy. Yeah, got whooped. Same exact bashy you do on your one bag. Bashy has that sick ass car from GTA 3. I'm gonna go to live chat. Anyway, I think that's the bashy take. Smoking on a bashy pack. Yeah, that's Jose Miguel Delgado smoking on that bashy pack. So good shit to Jose Miguel Delgado. Good shit to the homie. I think we've been over this before. I don't really want to like spend too much time on it because it bothers me. But Max Holloway wants a title shot if he's next. Fight isn't Conor McGregor rematch. He says, give your boy a title shot. Me and Justin got history. You know it's going to be a striking war, so why not? I've already addressed this, and I said this screams entitled, and I've said it on streams in the past, so I don't really want to keep saying it. But I wrote it here too, so I'll just read it. Love Max, but the entitlement is crazy. If he wants a title shot, he can fight Arman. He forewent title contention for the money fight with Conor, and I'm not mad at it, but let's not conflate the two. Yeah, bro. So that you forewent contendership, title contention for the money fight with Conor. You did. And you're not going to we're not going to sit around and act like the fight against Conor, especially with how that fight turned out. You didn't even really fight him, man, because of the injury. So like we're definitely not going to warrant that. For a double whammy. Not even if the fight did go through and it was a crazy performance, it was still Conor and you forewent title contention for the money, bro. You still would have had to fight Arman in my opinion. Still, the other entitled bastard walking around town at lightweight. You and Armand, Mr. Entitlement, both of you. That's why you guys need to fight each other. You guys both acting like you're the shit, like you're the fucking next title contender. Okay, go run it then. Run it with each other and then let's find out. Somebody gotta lose. You guys fucking so entitled, trying to skip over the lines and shit like that. Avoid matchups. Fucking A. You pissing me off. And it's coming from me, bro. I like Max. Big Max fan. Defended his girl recently. I told you guys I love Max, but the entitlement is crazy, bro. Come on now, we don't spare nothing. We always call the spade, and Max pissing me the fuck off. This is entitlement. I'm not actually pissed the fuck off. It's just the way I speak. But yeah, I mean, fight Armon. You forewent title contention for the money, and end of, bro. End of. We're not gonna keep going over shit like this. Now, Tommy McMillen, the kid, you guys hate to see this guy coming, man. You do hate to see this guy coming. But we got to give him his love, bro. Tommy McMillen broke Nate Diaz's record for the most significant strikes in a 3-round bout with 252 against Alberto Montez at UFC Oklahoma City. I mean, this guy is the truth, man. This guy is the truth. Juice says he did KO Gaethje, to be fair, big fight. Yeah, but we're not riding off those coattails of Gaethje, Jew, right? Because since Gaethje, he been lost to Charles Oliveira, he been lost to Ilia Topuria, you know, gets a little win back against or Conor McGregor, and all of a sudden he's back in title contention because Gaethje beat Ilia. No, bro, no. By the way, that stream of Max and his girl 2 days ago is all time. Shout out to Tony M. It's kind of blowing up right now. The algorithm's pushing it out to the masses. So thank you. Go back and leave a comment on it if you watch it again, Tony M. Yeah, Armand fought Dan Hooker, and before that his fight was in 2024. Jude, come on, bro. You're helping me make my point, no? Armand and Max need to fight each other. Two guys who ain't really done shit to earn a title shot, yet they're fucking acting like they're number one contenders. You know? Meanwhile, Patty, you know, Ilya, they've been fighting the next men up. Charles Oliveira even fighting the next men up. So that's what I want to see. I'm rewarding Charles Oliveira for stepping up and taking on fucking Gamrot just because it's like next man up. No politicking around. You know, I'm trying to get wins. I'm getting back to that belt. I'm trying to be active. Like, come on, bro. Armand and Max fight each other. They're talking themselves into having to fight each other. That's a bad matchup for the both of them. Both of them hate the fuck out of that matchup. Max hates it a little bit more though. Nate Diaz is slow. Dope ass stream, no cap. Shout out to Tony M. Thank you. Mentally and physically. Who should DDP fight next? Pfeiffer, Strickland, Imavov, or Allen? Poll it for the boys. All right, fine. If you guys haven't liked the stream, can you guys please like the stream while I'm doing this poll? Thank you very much. Pfeiffer, Strickland. It's definitely not going to be Strickland. And definitely not Allen. In my opinion, it's Imavov, bro. He could fight Imavov. Okay. What about Max versus Ilya? Yeah, we could do Max versus Ilya, Jew. We could do Max versus Ilya. We could do Max versus Ilya. Yeah. If time, I would just say with the caveat of if timelines sync up for that Jew, then yeah. But I mean, I'm kind of in favor of Max versus Armand right now, and because Max is, I don't know, but Max is gonna sit out for a hot minute, so I guess Max versus Ilya does work. Him versus Armand's unrealistic. What, Patty versus Armand? Max versus Ilya? Charles needs to fight Patty next. Yeah, Charles versus Patty's pretty good too, Ro. I do fuck with that. Okay. They should make Imavov versus Hamzat stop with the friends shit. I know, they're not even friends. Pussy ass shit. Anyway, though. Previous record that belonged to Nate Diaz was 238 significant strikes against Don Cerrone at UFC 141. So Tommy finished his opponent because Nate Diaz decision Donald. Tommy finished his opponent in the third at 3 minutes 29 seconds into the third round, and he still beat it. He still beat it with a minute and a half to spare too. Beat it by 14. So good shit to Tommy. Here's Tommy's finish. You guys got to put some respect on Tommy's name. Quit hating on the kid, man. Listen, what I tell you guys, I know I hated on Tommy in the past a little bit, but listen, you guys always got to hear me out because I do reserve the right to change my opinions, And if I ain't hating on the kid, neither should you guys. Come on, man. Have I not proven myself time and time again? I got my finger on the pulse. I know a fraud when I see one. Tommy ain't a fucking fraud. I even said, Tommy, the self-proclaimed third Diaz brother. We should have said that beforehand. The self-proclaimed third Diaz brother, Tommy McMillen. What did I say in my commentary? This is why I like to put it on air because nobody would believe that I predict this shit if I didn't say it on air. What did I say during Tommy McMillen's fight? I said he fights just like the fucking Diaz bros. I might have said he fights like a Diaz brother. He got a little Diaz brother in him. The pitter-patter punches, the lack of power, the good grappling to fall back on. You guys, I mean, come on, man. Shout out to the kid, Tommy McMillen. We fuck with the kid Tommy, and that's what I'm going to keep calling him too. Tommy the kid. The kid, Tommy McMillen, breaking Nate Diaz's significant strike record. That shit ain't been broken in a hot fucking minute, bro. UFC 141? We just got done with 329, bro. Almost 200 UFCs later. It's finally getting broken by the kid, Tommy McMillen. The one you all love to hate. The one you all love to hate. But I just don't like his wigger wannabe gangsta stuff. Not for me. It's fine, bro. But listen, the fight style is there. Listen, throw aside the personality, Unbroken. Get rid of it in your head. The fight style is there, homie. You ain't no chump. Look what I wrote in the caption. Y'all hate to see the kid Tommy McMillen win, crying laughing, but he good, man. Not the most refined. I admit he's not the most refined, but you don't beat the great Nate Diaz's significant strike record by being a chump. Come on, bro. Like, yeah, he's not the most refined, but you don't beat the great Nate Diaz's significant strike record by being a chump. You guys all bigged up this guy, Alberto Montez. You said he was going to put pause on Tommy McMillen, which he did. You said he was more technical, and Tommy McMillen went out there and broke the significant strike record on his bitch ass. You know? Come on, man. And we still going to hate on the kid, Tommy? We still going to hate on the kid, Tommy? Come on, man. That McMillen Montez line went from pick 'em to minus 200 in like a day. Yeah, because of that weigh in, where Tommy was going crazy. But yeah, man, good shit, good shit, good shit. Tony says, you did, I believe. You said about his 1-1-2 like Diaz bros. Yeah, I said that he like doesn't have a lot of power, but he's got that pitter-patter punching. And I said he's got the grappling, if you guys missed it. I said he's got the grappling, to keep it on the feet. God forbid these dudes take him down. It's going to be even worse. Like Tim Welsh said, he's a 3-time state champion in Montana. I know that's a small state, but 3-time state champion is a big deal. It is a big deal. And I have criticized Tommy in the past, but I came around. Like I said, I changed my opinion. I just don't understand how no fighters have 2 hands. They all have 1 hand at best. I hear you. I hear you. You guys already saw the part about, Chase Hooper saying never goon. But did you guys see that Johnny Eblin let the N-bomb rip during his heated back and forth with Costello Vanstinas after his knockout over Impa Kasanganai to become interim middleweight champion at PFL Austin? Did you see this? By the way, we got a comment from old brother Johnny Eblin. Black fist up in the air. Brother Johnny. He let the N-bomb rip while talking his shit to Costello Vanstinas. He said, get some new material, you fucking bitch ass N-word. I did take out the F, but he said fucking bitch ass N-word. Let's hear it.
What did I do to you? I put you to sleep, so bring a bill of next time. I'm gonna knock you out. Because I put you to sleep, you stupid idiot. New material, you fucking bitch ass nigga.
Alright, we got the face up. Let's get the boss in here. Let's face off these middleweights. We need better security. Costello, give me your thoughts on that performance.
What did I do to you? I put you to sleep, so bring a bill of next time. I'm gonna knock you out. Because I put you to sleep, you stupid idiot. New material, you fucking bitch ass nigga.
So Costello was supposed to fight me tonight, but he's a bitch. He hurt his knee or something. He's licking his wounds. But look at him. He's standing. He's here. Why didn't he fight me, huh? Ask yourself that question. Who's the real champ here? I show up when I fucking signed a bout agreement. He didn't. Costello's a bitch.
Champ's in the cage right now.
I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. That's supposed to be you today, motherfucker. Yeah, bitch. Let's fucking fight. Let's go, motherfucker. Come on. Come on. Yeah, so Costello.
Shit, my bad, I'm muted. My bad, I'm muted. No, I said Clint Eastwood says I dislike all the fighters that are my ethnicity in the UFC that bad. What's your ethnicity, Clint? That's what I was mainly asking. More N-bombs though, please, with hard R's, more attention. That's crazy, Clint. Usman acting like he didn't get his shit rocked. Yeah, he did get his shit rocked. He got his ass BTA whooped for damn sure. N-word, Najee, say it. I said Tony M wants me to say that shit so bad. Dun Daughter dropping the IGBBMN. I said it's even funnier when Dun Daughter drops it because he hasn't said shit all day. And then Dun Daughter just drops the IGBBMN for the one time. Yeah, I know I was muted. My bad. My bad. Laughing while muted said, "Don't you ever mute again or IGBBMN." Okay, moving on. If you guys don't know, Costello choked out fucking Johnny Eblin, so they got some serious beef. But Bilal tried to get his lick back on Colby last night.
The real topic, bro. But yeah, I want to share with you, bro.
One more angle.
The real topic, bro. But yeah, I want the trilogy, bro.
You good.
Bilal yelling at this dude right here.
The champ does what the fuck the champ wants.
Okay. Is Bilal going to fight Colby? Please make that fight. They're going to wrestle. Clint never revealed his race to me. Why do I think Clint is black? Washed welterweights going at it. Did Arman lose or by losing to Colby? Yeah, he did, low-key. Colby beats his fucking ass's space. Colby easily handles the wrestling. Yeah, he does. They got the wrestling match booked. Let me pull up Raph. Covington Muhammad, the co-main event for the Cruiserweight Crossover Championship, August 22nd. RAF 12, so next month. Colby versus Bilal. These matches are making themselves. If you guys didn't catch Colby versus Arman, here's the highlights.
That's the most in RAF.
And Colby's got great head position, but Arman is
big guys
on a
in
leg.
10 seconds. Covington rolls him through for 2 and takes a 3-0 lead. Huge points in short time. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
I never apologize for winning.
Never apologize for winning, and just because he's rich doesn't mean that he doesn't work hard.
Oh, my goodness. And he's going to score here. Yeah, well, he wanted 4. He stood up. He wanted a date bomb there is what he wanted. He's going to come out with 2.
Colby Covington. He got beat by Arman, and now he's working for Colby.
Arman extended underneath. Covington in the final seconds of the period. And he gets the 2. 5 tech falls. That's the most in RAF.
And Colby's got great head position, but Arman
This
is
is big guys
on
in
a leg.
heavy tech.
Arman got his hand caught in the cookie jar here.
Seconds and
Colby with the
Covington
roll
rolls
through.
for 2.
Crazy, easy points. Arman with the hand in the fucking cookie jar there. Damn shame, but shit, it happens. He'll learn. Let's go through a few bookmarks. Imagine the level of loser you have to be to not enjoy watching Tommy Gunn's fight. Meh. He's gonna get knocked out eventually. Meh. That is what it sounds like. It's like, man, he's gonna get knocked out eventually. It's like, shit, please, homie. Would you guys just relax? Fucking relax. This guy Tommy Guns is exciting. We fuck with him. He puts on good fights. We wish him the best. The third Diaz brother, self-proclaimed. Makes it even funnier. See, look, MMA Joey, I'm not saying he's right, but I'm saying he goes, anybody else finding this shit fishy as hell? Two over a week to confirm the ACL tear, and he's already walking fine and working out. I'm not buying this story. He knows he quit, so anything less than an ACL tear would be embarrassing. Holly Holmes dating a 27-year-old, I believe. I mean, sugar mama. He probably enjoying the spoils of her riches for sure. Sean Strickland saying, I'm white, but I'm a N-word. There's a difference between a black man and a N-word. I'm not black, bro. I'm a N-word. Let's hear it. But yeah, if you guys didn't know, apparently Holly Holmes dating a 27-year-old. Someone dropped the link to, like, I don't know, a picture of them or something.
Hey, wait. I found a wigger, guys. I found a wigger. Let's go talk to this guy. Does this guy get the pass, bro? Hey, you're straight up black on the inside, right?
I guess
Are you got some black in you?
I don't say it. I don't.
No, you're gonna rap something and say it?
I don't say it.
I was trying to tell my boys, like, I'm white, dog, but I'm a nigga, dog. Like, I'm white, but I'm a nigga, dog. I know, I'll tell you why, bro. I'll tell you why.
You missed this
Hey,
man's
dog.
face. You missed this man's face. What the fuck
So,
do you mean?
let's be honest, bro. There is a difference between a black man and a nigga. I'm not black,
Yes.
bro. I'm a nigga, dog.
You keep conflating the two, though.
But I'll tell you what, dude. Like, let me ask you something, bro. Is
I
there a
know white
difference?
people-
Are you a rapper? You got anything? You just got that dope girl? You don't rap or anything like that, dog? But there's a difference, right? There's a difference. There's a difference.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you, what are the qualities if you're like, oh, he's a nigga?
I honestly don't know.
You don't know, dog.
Don't either.
You don't know.
I really don't know.
No.
I promise.
Let me tell you, dog.
Okay.
I'm violent. I never had no job. Almost fought a homeless man like
That
fucking
could be a
5 minutes
redneck,
ago.
though. It could be a
It
redneck.
ain't a color, bro. It's a state of mind, dog. And I got in my soul, and so does this man. I know you can't say it, dude, because can you fight at least?
I think so, bro.
But I can fight, bro. I can fucking fight,
I know
bro.
you
So,
can.
like, that's
I
why
know
I
you
can say it,
are. I
because
know
I'm
you
like,
can.
but dude, but why is that, bro? Because I got the mindset, dog.
Yeah,
I will
bro.
scrap with a motherfucker right here in the street. So, like, that's why I know you can't say it, dude, because can you fight at least?
I think so, bro.
But I can fight, bro. I can fucking fight,
I know
bro.
you
So,
can.
like, that's
I
why
know
I
you
can say it,
are. I
because
know
I'm
you
like,
can.
but dude, but why is that, bro? Because I got the mindset, dog.
Yeah,
I will
bro.
scrap with a motherfucker right here in the street.
No, my bad. I just said, let me just say it again. Real N-word. You know, real N-word live in the flesh, Sean Strickland. I know Joaquin Buckley got something to say about that, but shit, I mean, according to Sean Strickland, he a real N-word. Live in the flesh. Sean Strickland, real N-word. And then he says, I could fight. That's why I rewinded it. Can you fight? I could fight.
Yeah, say it, dude. Cause can you fight at least?
I think so, bro.
Well, I can fight, bro. I can fucking fight, bro. So like that's
I could fight. I could fucking fight, bro. Okay, we good. We good. But yeah, Holly Holm dating a 27-year-old. Let's read the comments. 17-year age gap. Respect. Ronda Rousey searching for a young buck by any chance? Suddenly, my future prospects are looking fucking outstanding. Bet she needs a younger man for obvious reasons. Of course. I thought the same with that last post. Kind of made me curious, giving those dating vibes. She's his coach also. LO really inverting all of it here. "17-year age gap. Younger me would have jumped on that in a heartbeat." I was 27 dating a 46-year-old. Green lit for old men to date younger women. Okay, let's see. Let's see Holly Holmes' IG. Has she been posting him? Holly been on that old desperate lady shit for a few years now. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, okay, so here he is. Here he is. Cuties. You guys look awesome. Looking great. No longer a Holly Holm fam. Seriously. Beautiful couple, Holly. You look like a Barbie. So pretty. Love your outfit. Okay, so Holly got divorced and shit from her former mans. Here she is with her new mans. 27-year-old. Ah. Ah. Yeah, they definitely together. And then if you look at his profile, let's see. Yep. She be coaching him and shit. She corners him. And he fights. Go figure. D1 NCAA All-American. 8-1 Pro MMA fighter. Jake Woodley. She's with Jake Woodley. Here's Jake Woodley. Whatever happened to Amanda versus Nunes? You're my Chad's Perry. Spaces. I generally believe there's people out there with crazy KO power, just not in the UFC. Are these UFC fighters really the top of the food chain? Like, I be thinking there's more people like Francis out there. I don't think there's a lot of Francises out there, Space. Fighting's hard, bro. Even if you can hit hard, it doesn't mean you can become the next Francis. You know, that's one thing just to keep in mind. Like, just because you could maybe hit as hard as Francis or something, it doesn't guarantee you'd be even close to the next him. You know, what it encompasses to become a high-level mixed martial arts fighter is it's pretty difficult, and only a small percentage of people can fulfill that type of discipline, bro. And it really comes down to discipline and shit. So I would say not necessarily Space. I'd say that when it comes down to like the filter system of like when you finally get to the UFC product type of thing, yeah, it's gonna be, you know, you're not gonna get much of those guys with the crazy KO power. Because a lot of guys with crazy KO power who can't wrestle, you know, what good is their crazy KO power? You feel me? What good is it? And best believe there's a lot. Holly Holm was never hot until she hit 40 in her mind. Yeah, I never really was too attracted to Holly, but she nice. She cool. She better send a prenup? No. He related to Tyron Woodley. Taylor Bet says Holly Holm started hanging out with Michelle Watterson, posting selfies all the time. Used to respect her more. What's everyone talking to Manny about? Manny says I have crazy KO power. I'm just not in UFC. Damn, that one got everybody's attention, Manny. Manny got Scorpio power for 25 minutes. Manny go train. That's hilarious. Can't hit what you can't touch, Manny. Shit, what you gonna say, Manny? Uh
Sign your boy, September, UFC Noche. Y'all need a motherfucker that gets on that card and scraps and fights like a fucking Mexican. Sign your fucking boy, 6-0, 5 finishes, baby. You know what it is? Oh. Hey, sign your boy.
He just beat a former UFC fighter, I believe. Tommy hit the IGBBMN. That's too good. Let's bookmark that. Good shit, Tommy. Congratulations, homie. Where did this guy go? Sean Woodson. Manny about to run some fades. Computer's muted. Oh, my bad. Here, I'll play it again.
Hey, sign your boy, September, UFC Noche. Y'all need a motherfucker that gets on that card and scraps and fights like a fucking Mexican. Sign your fucking boy, 6-0, 5 finishes, baby. You know what it is? Oh. Hey, sign your boy, September, UFC Noche. Y'all need a motherfucker that gets on that card and scraps and fights like a fucking Mexican. Sign your fucking boy, 6-0, 5 finishes, baby.
Ooh.
You know what it is? Oh. Hey, sign your boy.
Unbroken, what the hell did you just drop in the chat? I literally clicked on that. All right, all right. That's probably going to end the stream. That's all I got for you boys. Let me see. I did have a few more topics potentially. Let me see. No, that's about it. That's about it. Come on, Perry. Shit. That's all I got. I don't care. I don't care to fucking fake laugh about what Dana cares about FIFA's production. You know, I only like to bring you guys the juice. Oh, this is gonna blow up. I can sense it. How the fuck do you come away from his fights thinking he's boring wild to me? He's boring as shit, bro. Wrestles for dear life, too. That Bashy tweet gonna blow up. I can already sense it. By morning, the Bashy tweet will blow up. Double check on it. Debate MMA now, Perry. No point, bro. What will we even debate about? And even if I said yes, he's probably not even down. Yeah, Champ Browns didn't post shit today, so. Perry eats him alive. MMA now would never. I did it before, Manny, and I did eat him alive. I felt bad. It was kind of an embarrassment, you know? Bro, hold up. Was Colby just thrusting into Armand? Yeah. He was. Let's bookmark that. Perry eats, but Manny feeds. I mean, not always down for some virtual abuse. Yeah, it was borderline abusive what I did to him the last time. Shit, if he's always down, we can get him in this week. Probably not right now, but I mean, is he live? Shit, I'll talk to him. I shouldn't though. I really shouldn't give him my time at this moment, but if it just happens to be we did it before. We could do it again, but like I said, what was Connor doing? You just bookmarked thrusting. Yes. Yes, I did. No disrespect, but being 29 still living with your parents is insanity. That's funny. Okay. All right, boys. That bookmark for later. Yeah, that is kind of kind of bad, huh? We should unbookmark it. I just thought it was funny to show someone else. Like, hey, look at this gif of Colby thrusting on Armand. You see the O'Malley and Guru Coat podcast regarding Connor? No, I didn't. I'm not interested in grown men like that acting like, you know, they care about Connor in that sense. So I didn't watch it. Who the fuck actually cares about Connor fighting in the Big 26, you know? What is that? Some goofy ass shilling they did for an hour and a half? I'm good, bro. I'm good on watching that. Let's see who the poll chose. DDP's next opponent is. Oh wait, I'll show you guys one more thing. Did you see this? Usman flashing looks to
Unanimous decision.
Usman flashing looks to DC about the 50-45 scorecards. Looks like you guys want DDP to fight Piper. Yeah, DDP to fight Piper next. Next is Strickland, and then Imavov and Allen are tied for last.
All for your winner by unanimous decision, DDP, Dricus Du Plessis.
DC ensuring Usman gets a post-fight interview. But look at DC and Usman. DC, I don't know if DC's like, yeah, you got your ass beat, homie, or if DC's like, yeah, that's bullshit. 50-45 my ass. People think two different things.
All for your winner by unanimous decision, DDP, Dricus Du Plessis.
Spaces, I don't know why it just feels like you're the only one that doesn't want to see Conor fight. Because I'm the only real one left, Space. I'm the only real one left, homie. Everybody's shilling fucking fake phony shit. You know? So wait, yeah, somebody did write though. They said, where is it? Okay, so this guy King Jack goes, look at the reaction of DC. Man, I've been telling everyone he is biased and racist. He is feeling sad for his race losing. Yeah. And then one other one, Wonder Bread said something different. Wonder Bread said, I'm crying, bro. Him looking back at DC shocked, and DC just cringes like, quote, you got your ass beat, bro. This one got 2.1 million views, so this one did more numbers. But yeah, DC and Usman sharing a little bit of eye contact over that decision last night. MMA now down for the smoke. MMA now contemplating. He said he don't have the energy to argue, though. Neither do I. That's the problem. I guess MMA now wants the rematch. Life update. I've honed in the apartment. Good shit. Good shit, bro. Everybody online was waiting to watch bro fight and pick him to win according to your polls. No, I know. I hear you. I hear you. But you know, that's how it is, Space. You already know by now. Just because everybody thinks something or wants something or says something does not mean I'm inclined to agree. Where's Max Energy? Shit, he's about to miss the streak, isn't he, Roro? DC on his Kenny Okoye arc. All right. Well, anyway, I'm going to probably get off, bro. We don't need to wait around for MMA now. It's going to be a waste of time. If MMA now really wants to chop it up, we could chop it up tomorrow. Conor ain't about this MMA stuff until he calls out July 14th, Perry. Then we know he really bout it. Just don't take the bag, Perry. I don't know. I just think Ryan is good. Or no, that's Clint Eastwood. Okay. Nah, shit. I think I'm going to take the bag, Franklin. But not to lose. I'm going to take the bag and whoop his ass. I'm going to take the bag and whoop his ass. Tyler Bet says another time, 100. Okay, perfect. I mean, shit, like I said, if he wants to hop on tomorrow, he can hop on tomorrow. We'll do our thing tomorrow. I'm open to it. I'm just a bit tired. Bit tired right now. Okay, perfect. MMA Now says I'm down for tomorrow. Shout out to MMA Now. All right, there he is. There's my old friend, my old foe, MMA Now. What's poppin', homie? It's been too long, hasn't it, MMA Now? Been a minute. All right. Yeah, tomorrow works. Tomorrow works. Look at him. I'll donate next time y'all debate. Perfect. Sounds good, Tyler Betts. Back to whoop his ass, LMFA. Yeah, back to whoop Conor's ass. MMA Now, I know MMA Now. We could debate because MMA Now, I got a few good takes for you. I'm not going to share them with you now, but I got a few good takes for you. We could argue about Conor McGregor. LOL, let's get it. All right, peace out, boys. Peace out. Shout out MMA Now once again. All right, guys. I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace out, everybody. LW Fitness 54 says hello for the second time. What up, LW Fitness? What's poppin', homie? Hey, subscribe to him. Shit, everybody subscribe. Everybody subscribe. Like the stream if you haven't liked the stream yet. I mean, I was better than you. He's the go. Okay. All right. All right, boys. I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace out, everyone.